Alright, if you want a detailed explanation for the rules of this series, click on the video here to get the rules. Comes down to this: find 3 games to buy for $15 or less using sales, etc. for the week. First is a game that I remember from the TI-83 calculator days back in high school, at least what the game is based off of. Most original mobile phones had a version of the game Snake. No, not that one. No, not that one either. And that is what Nimble Quest is based off of. But obviously it's a little bit more substantial than just a game of Snake. It's currently on sale right now for 49 cents. If you looked hard, you could probably find the amount to buy this game stuffed in the cushions of your couch. And while the gameplay is simple, it's a good time waster and fun twist in the game of Snake. You start as one hero. Each hero has a unique attack and various strength, range, and health attributes. Some hit far away, but only in a straight line, while others hit hard, but only at a short distance. Basic concept is this: kill all the enemies in the stage without running into a wall, running into an enemy, or having your leader die due to a lack of health. As you go along, you'll get power-ups such as the ability to freeze enemies or shield yourself from attacks. The snake-like portion comes from picking up additional heroes. Each hero you pick up will add to your attacks in their own unique way, and have their own health bar as well. You can use them to shield yourself from attackers or do massive amounts of damage depending on their strengths. If their health bar goes down, they drop off, or if they run into an enemy, they drop off, or your own team for that matter, they drop off. A management element comes in as you try to keep your heroes alive or work them into appropriate spots in order to maximize their effectiveness while keeping your leader alive, the head of the snake. So it becomes a classic game of Snake. How long can you make your snake before you're in real trouble? You can also collect gems while going on your adventure, and those gems can buy more efficient power-ups or upgrade your heroes as well. It's a perfect game to waste small bits of your time and watch a YouTube video while playing, or just to wind down at the end of the day. While it's nothing revolutionary, it's a solid game that is great to pick up and just play on occasion, and at the price of 2 quarters, there's more reason than ever to pick it up. Next is an arcade-style game in the realm of steampunk. While it only got a Metacritic score of 64, I find it to be an action-packed race to the finish line while trying to kill everything in my way. Pressure, made by Chasing Carrots, is a racing shooter game where you try to cross the finish line. To do so, you have to take into account 2 things: your car's condition and your pressure. So this is similar to old arcade games with a top-down perspective of sorts, racing towards the top of the screen while having enemies attack you and race by you. You have 2 things you need to watch: your car's health and its pressure. You take damage from the enemy against your car's health, and your pressure naturally decreases over time. You can regain pressure by picking up pressure canisters, and you get those by destroying the cars and enemies that are in your way. It's a fast-paced game that rewards being reckless in a good way. Don't kill a lot in a period of time and you won't make it very far. You have weapons and boost and a side power at your disposal. Your weapon and boost are unlimited, so go hog wild and shoot the crap out of everything. It's not perfect. The controls take a little bit getting used to. Getting precise control to shoot a car can be hard at times, but there's multiple ways to deal with that, whether it be pushing up to deal with the threat or being patient and trying to pinpoint hitting your enemy. This game is one game you can't be passive in. Even in levels where you are taking damage, you will want to be aggressive due to that pressure meter. You have to be. The pressure meter will be the thing you'll monitor most, and will be your downfall if you don't pick up enough pressure. Gameplay is varied enough with introduction of enemies such as those that suck in your pressure and will run away if you don't take them out fast, or will continually fire acid to where you are driving on the battlefield. You'll pick up coins to buy upgrades, and that's where I think the game becomes stronger. The ability to customize your weaponry, in particular with the range of weaponry present, makes it suit your style. Finally, a game that will be hit and miss with people, but I enjoyed the first one and saw that the second one was only $1.94. I decided to pick it up. Zeno 2 is probably a unique one in the genre of first-person games, that being a brawler. Now the problem I have with recommending this game to start off is that story-wise, it will not make any sense unless you play the original. You may have to get a summary of the story or find a way to play the original game. The main draw here is the combat, but the story does make you think and is worth listening to. So a first-person brawler is a bit different, and the combat here is done well. Enemies even at normal and most certainly at higher difficulties are not punching bags. They block, they back off, and attack with some caution. You can't just go fist a-blazing, as a stamina meter is present as well as enemies actually blocking will probably expose you and will get the crap beaten out of you. You need to be smart with your tactics, as you have a variety of them. You have normal punching, kicking, running elbows, uppercuts, have a variety of tools in your bag to deal with the enemies in question. Speaking of enemies, you do have a variety of them, as some will carry guns or shields that will make you change up tactics, while others are more aggressive or defensive than others. I consider this a smart brawler, as you need to react to your enemies if you want to come out on top in the end. Your punches and kicks will build up special power, which you can do block breaking moves and the such. It adds to the complexity of battle for sure, and especially on hard mode. Again, play on hard mode, at least that's my advice. It really adds to the tactics and really deserves to be played on that difficulty. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a chance, leave some feedback and comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. This is Dragonix signing off, hoping that gaming brings as much fun to you as it does for me.